Every person should be allowed to be a free spirit. Thoughts are free, even when everything else around us is not. There are always people who don't want to fit into the given scheme. They break all chains of social convention and go their own way. It is not unusual for them to offend their loved ones or end up as solitary hermits because their way of thinking simply cannot be reconciled with the rest of the world. Such people are admirable. They take on a great deal just to be able to remain true to themselves. But free spirits don't have to be that extreme. Some manage quite well in maintaining their inner freedom and still lead an adapted life in the midst of society. In today's video, we present you with 7 signs that such a free spirit could also be lying dormant in you. If you like our videos, please support us with a thumbs up, subscribe to Psychology in Mind, activate the little bell, and get ready for the videos we upload for you every day. Number 1. The truth is more important to you than anything else. Of course, it speaks well of you that you are committed to the unrestricted pursuit of truth. However, with this commitment, you shouldn't be surprised if you don't go down well with everyone around you. Many people are no longer accustomed to seeking, hearing, or even speaking the truth. Instead, they choose the most comfortable path of least resistance, and this often lies in the gray area between excuses and fibs. If the truth is foremost on your list of priorities, there is definitely a free spirit in you. Hardly anyone risks being pushed into social exclusion of their own free will because society is afraid of people who are brilliant at putting their finger on the problem. Such people often make a name for themselves as investigative reporters and bloggers, or set up their own initiatives to point out grievances of various kinds. We should take our hats off to these people, because the life they have chosen is far from easy. They not only put themselves on the sidelines or even in danger, but also their loved ones. Being a free spirit always means having to make some sacrifices. Number 2. You don't let yourself be enslaved. Whether it's from conformity, a regulated social lifestyle, or the job market, the unwritten laws of politeness or consumerism, free spirits reject anything that could impose shackles of any kind on them. Even as children, they question everything that seems pointless to them. In adult life, they often opt for an alternative to life on the hamster wheel. They reinvent organic farming and found a startup that is compatible with their ideas of working and making money. Many of them swear off consumerism altogether. They rely on swap meets and sharing initiatives. Maintaining a conventional employment relationship is likely to be difficult. There are too many norms and regulations in the workplace that don't necessarily make sense to them. Free spirits tend to follow the principle of better to die upright than to live a life of oppression on your knees. This sounds pretty extreme and borderline to socially soft ears, but perfectly sums up their view of life and personal freedom. Number 3. You are a dreamer or a true visionary. Many great minds in our history were nonconformist free spirits. If you want to bring about great things in the world, you must veer away from the well-trodden paths. You dream of a better world? Congratulations! Then there is nothing to stop you from setting out and shaping it according to your wishes. If you have brilliant ideas inside you, you must also follow this siren call. It will be tedious, and you will probably fail more than once, but following a dream has never been wrong in the history of mankind. Number 4. You don't like fake people. It almost seems as if your fine antennae sound the alarm every time someone tries to fool you into thinking they're this or that. No matter how charming or clever the person, you can spot their fakery in no time. Your intuition warns you of false people and those who walk into your life with dishonest intentions. The free spirit in you does not like to be taken for a fool. The least you expect from others is authenticity and respectful interaction on equal footing. Number 5. Challenges are just your thing. Yes, these people are also among the free spirits among us. They love to face the impossible, especially when everyone else is dying to tell them it's impossible. They won't take no for an answer, and the greater the likelihood of failure, the higher their level of motivation. Such explorers and pioneers are responsible for the fact that there are practically no more blank spots on the map these days. Number 6, you follow your heart and no one else. There are admirable people who never act against their convictions or conscience. Their life is ruled by only one instance, their heart. If you find yourself here, you are among these special free spirits who consider love to have fallen far short in the world. For you, it doesn't matter who or what someone is, how much prestige, money, or status a person enjoys. All you need to know about the world around you is what your heart tells you. Number 7, rebelliousness is in your blood. Some free spirits really celebrate their irrepressible desire to be different. Often, at some point, they don't even know why they are actually against everything and everyone. They freely admit that they don't want to fit into any pigeonhole and don't want to belong anywhere. You can usually see this attitude in their faces. They reject everything that, from a social point of view, could somehow appear to be conformist or so-called normal. Their clothes are stylish, and their way of life is anything but the socially acceptable average. Some rebels live among us. They are often politically engaged, but more as professional activists, not as disdainful congressmen or officials. They reject any form of materialism and are at some point life artists, although no one knows exactly how they actually make a living. If you recognize yourself here, your life will unfortunately still be marked by struggle. If you want to constantly swim against the current, you need a steady breath and strong arms. But you probably can't help it, and a life in the general public would suffocate you. Today's conclusion: free thinking for all. Strictly speaking, we humans would probably still be living in caves and eating raw meat if it weren't for free spirits. Those who see beyond the horizon as a boundary will get much further in life. The free spirits are driven by this daring and this unrestrained desire for a life outside any comfort zone and social norms. They also have every right to do so. As the writer and philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau put it, man's freedom consists not in being able to do what he wants, but in having to do what he does not want. The free spirits have understood this and lead their lives accordingly. That's it for today.
Thanks for watching. Did you find this information helpful? Do you have experience with it? We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. For more resources about mental health, self-improvement, and psychology, visit our website. You'll find the link in the video description where you can also connect with us on social media and sign up for our email list. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful day.